I had a baby. And then you finally get married, and it's like you're using torchlights to look for pregnancies everywhere.
Guys, so I got literally all types.
I should have probably slapped that girl at that supermarket, because what the hell? So I now asked God, wait though, am I a side chick? But then I didn't get pregnant. Sex started to feel like a chore. Hey guys, it's your girl Nancy Olu Abam, and welcome back to Sit with Nancy. For most of you who are new here, Sit with Nancy is where we discuss faith, relationships, and lifestyle, and we sort of just figure out this thing called life. And for my old subscribers, I just want to say you're the most valuable player. Thank you so much for coming back and clock it. Thank you guys so much. So most of you would have noticed that I've been sort of missing in action, and that's because I had a baby. You know, I still can't believe it because I feel like I'm still a baby. I'm somebody's baby. So how am I a mommy, right? It's still so unbelievable, but I'm loving it so much. It's stressful, but I'm loving it. I have the most handsome 6-month-old baby boy with a whole personality already. So before we get right into this, I'm going to give you guys a backstory just for context. Yeah, it's funny how you spend your 20s trying not to get pregnant, trying to do everything right, trying to play safe, and for some people trying to be celibate. And then you finally get married, and it's like you're using torchlights to look for pregnancies everywhere. The emotional, mental, and physical trauma that it causes is non-comparable. But thankfully, God has been so good to I and my family. And I just want to come and let you guys know what's up and spill the tea. Clock it, right? So let's rewind to January of 2023 when I and my husband legally got married, and then I had to travel out of the country for my MBA program. In December of 2023, we then had like the big party, you know, traditional marriage, you know, church wedding, the whole shebang. And we decided after the wedding that we were going to wait 1 year before we started trying for kids, because, you know, we wanted to just spend more time with each other. We got married just 7 months after dating. We wanted to travel, get more stable jobs, you know, move into a bigger apartment, get a car, you know, basically get more settled with life before we bring a child into the world. That made sense to us. So fast forward back to 6-7 months. Yeah, I think it was in August of 2024. Guys, keep note of these dates. We are going somewhere. Stay with me. So in August, I started having serious baby fever, right? And then I spoke to him about it, and he's like, no. We're going to wait proper 1 year. That man is very stern and strict. If he says A is going to be A. And then in September, my mom came visiting for my graduation for my MBA program. And then she was like, you know, from a motherly point of view, she was like, what's going on? It's been almost a year now you guys have been married. No kids, no nothing. You guys are not talking about anything, no pregnancies. And then we told her, because at the time we had not told any family members that we were going to wait to have kids. And then we told her that we wanted to wait 1 year before trying to have kids. And she was like, no. You can't do that. You can't play God. If you know you're not about to have kids, don't get married. And then in hindsight, I'm actually understanding where she's coming from, because you're waiting to have kids after you get married, but you don't even know if you can get pregnant. You don't even know if you have fertility issues, if you or your spouse have, you know, problems. So we told her, don't worry, calm down, everything's fine. So she went back. Fast forward back to October. I wanted to sort of trick my husband into trying, because this man, he's like an FBI agent on his own. He's very thorough with these things. He will tell me when I have my last period, tell me when I'm ovulating. Sometimes I'll even forget. He'll remind me when I have my last period. But I try to sort of deceive him to see if, okay, something will just happen. Because it's almost a year now, and I've been having strong baby fever. In October, I tried. He did not try because he wasn't aware. But then I didn't get pregnant. I'm like, That's when it dawned on me. Just that one month it didn't happen. That first cycle, I'm like, what's going on? So immediately I booked an appointment with NHS for hormonal and blood checks and to book like an ultrasound. So I told them I've been trying for a year. I mean, we've been married for sort of a year, and we did everything. My blood work came back fine. My hormonal test came back fine. Aside the fact that my iron was high, but I feel like it's something that is common with we Africans. Our iron is always high. But then we had an ultrasound, and they said my uterus looked fine. You know, my endometrial lining looked fine. That is, the womb looked good. Everything looked fine, and they could even tell that I just ovulated from the right ovaries. So I'm like, so what's going on? Everything is good. So why am I not getting pregnant? This was in November, by the way. Still, my November cycle came and left. I still didn't get pregnant.
Hey guys, so it's a Wednesday and I couldn't go to work because I am not feeling good. By the way, I've been having headaches spring up, and the last few days are taking tests which were all negative, from 9 DPO to 11 DPO, I think even the 12th DPO, they were all negative. So I just concluded that, you know what, maybe I am not pregnant, right? Maybe I missed my ovulation window. So I'm currently on my way to go get pregnancy test, strip test, because I ran out. I just thought to update you guys to just know what's going on. I know I look like shit. I'm not feeling too well, but yeah, this is what we would have to deal with for now. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. Bye, guys.
But mind you, this was only me trying. No, my husband was not aware, but in my head, only me was trying. So now in December, we were going to be married for a year, and we now agreed that okay, we were going to try with our full chests to get pregnant.
Guys, so I got literally all types except the one that actually says pregnant. I probably look like a crazy person right now, but once I'm done testing, okay, so people are staring at me, but once I get like a positive on the strip, then I'm going to get the pregnant.
At that moment, I was now saying to myself, okay, even in the Bible it says, except two will agree, then it will happen. Both of us have agreed now. It's going to happen. So, remember we got married on the 23rd of December in 2023, and this was now December 2024. After we tried, about 7 to 8 days later, I had something called implantation bleeding. Hey guys, so I'm trying to do some laundry, and I thought it was 3 DPO, but something very weird happened today. While I was taking a shower, I found out that I was spotting. Yep, I was spotting, and I don't know if I got my ovulation wrong. I'm either 5 DPO or 3 DPO. I don't know, but as of today, I am spotting. And I don't know, I'm excited, but I hope everything is right, because it's a bit too early to be spotting if I am 3 DPO or if I'm even 5 DPO. But yeah, it's happening. I will find out in a few days. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. Implantation bleeding usually occurs when you have fertilized an egg, and it's basically trying to implant or stick to your womb or your uterus, and the cause of it sticking causes you to bleed. But it's not the normal red blood, it's like pinkish blood. You guys, I'm not here to do biology, you guys should go and research it. So when I saw implantation bleeding, I was like, I'm pregnant. Oh my god, look at me laughing at myself. By the way, this vlog has a lot of TMIs, so if you're not cut out for too much information, please exit, okay? And we had our 1 year anniversary dinner coming up soon, and I said I was going to break the news to him in such a romantic way. Baby, I'm pregnant. I had implantation bleeding. You know, we fertilized an egg.
So, it's been 1 year. What you have to say to me? How's your 1 year been?
Wow, it's been better than expected, right? Because of the person I'm married to. Baby, you're so amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I mean, coming from my personality, I'm used to doing things myself. I'm used to taking care of myself, but you just make me relax, and you take care of me. You put me first, and I put you first. I think that's really what makes our marriage work. I would say patience as well, because I'm a very impatient person, and it has taught me selflessness. You know, I'm used to just sacrificing things, even things as little as food, just so that you can be fine, and then I'll figure myself out later. So I think marriage has taught me patience and sacrifice.
So, if you come back in the next life, would you want to do this again with me?
I mean, babe, you exceeded my expectations. Of course, I'll do this 1 million times over. Being married to you is so sweet.
Hey, I did not know.
Even if we fight and we argue, but it's so sweet. Like, it feels like, it doesn't really feel like marriage. Like, it's marriage, but it feels like we are chilling. I feel like my boyfriend and we are just chilling.
You're busting my head, oh. She's busting my head.
It's the truth, babe. It's fact.
You're battling.
I want to feed you.
Okay, let's go.
Nice.
Wait.
Good.
Wait.
It's well done. Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
I hope I'm recording this right.
Yeah.
So when I told him during the dinner, I'm like, babe, I've been having implantation bleeding. And he's like, oh my God, what does this mean? Are you pregnant? I said, no, but it's a very good sign. So fast forward 14 days, you know, past the whole thing. My period was even late, 2 days late. And I'm like, I'm definitely pregnant. In my head, I even started having a bump in my mind. So I then got the pregnancy test, the strip test, and I was checking. And I will put it to the light and I'll call my husband. I'm like, babe, can you see? Can you see 2 lines? And he's like, no, it's just 1 line. I'm like, look well, close one eye and look well. I think it's 2 lines. He's like, no, babe, it's definitely 1 line. You're crazy. I'm like, I beg, shift. Me in my head, I thought I was seeing 2 lines, right? But then I was wondering, okay, I've had implantation bleeding. It's been 14 days. My period is 2 days late. But then it's a negative pregnancy test. So I just felt, you know, everything was delayed for a reason, but I was definitely pregnant. Even on the 27th of December, I and my friends, as a couple, we went to Winter Wonderland. And I was being so careful, being so gentle, because I didn't want to hurt the baby. Thinking I was pregnant. And fast forward back to 31st of December, just before we went for Passover night, I started feeling very funny during dinner. I was trying to make dinner and I'm like, oh God, please let it not be what I'm thinking. And then 2 hours later, I had my period. I cried because I'm like, what is going on? Why the hell? Like, why would this play with my emotions like this? I still went to church, you know, and I was just sad the whole time. But it was just, to my husband, to him, that was the first trial. So he was very good with it. Like, oh, wow, first time we tried, you know, we fertilized an egg. But to me, that was the 3rd time trying. That was my 3rd cycle trying. And I still saw my period. So this was very heartbreaking and disheartening and everything. But anyway, we moved on with life. So in January, we started making plans to move into a bigger apartment. And we were just making plans in faith that we are moving into this apartment because we are going to have a baby this year and everything is going to work out this year. But then I was sort of panicked in my mind because this was the third cycle I was trying and it wasn't happening. Everything changed at that point. We got supplements. Me, my sister, my mom, and my best friend. We were on this journey together. You know, my mom was on this end saying, you know what, pray, it's going to happen. My sister was on this other end. Take folic acid. Take folic acid. You need to cleanse your womb. Your womb needs to be like a 5-star hotel for the baby. My best friend was on the other hand telling me, don't worry, it'll happen. You know, and me, I was just, you know, worried as to why it just wasn't happening. You know, I had so many pregnancy tests. I did so many research. See, nobody does research like a woman who is trying to get pregnant or who has just had a baby, right? But the whole period I was trying, no wines, no nothing. I was careful with what I eat, what I drink, you know, whatever, anything I had to put in my mouth, I had to research it, right? Nothing is going in my mouth until I know that it's safe for people who are trying to conceive. But every single time I spoke to our family doctor, she would say, what are you worried about? You know, it's 6 months to a year. After 6 months to a year of trying, then you can start getting worried. And for most of you who are out there, you're probably just trying, or you maybe don't just know about the information. It takes 6 months to a year of trying to have a baby before you can start going crazy. Don't behave like me. Me, I'm just paranoid. I'm paranoid on a normal level, right? And after that, then you can try to get checked up and everything. In this case, January, everything was fine with us, but I still just wasn't getting pregnant. I had so many pregnancy tests. Sex started to feel like a chore. Like, I stressed my husband out so much. I'm like, it has to be done on this particular day. It has to be done at this particular time. You know, the egg has just been released. You know, we need to catch it right, catch it early. In fact, the position safe, you do it in this position. I stressed my husband out, Sha. That man is very patient. We were taking supplements. I was on supplements. My husband was on supplements, you know, and it still wasn't working. But the supplements were good because these are supplements you should even take regardless of if you're trying to get pregnant or not, because you should just get your systems right anyway. I would have to say that some people are so insensitive. At the time, I was still doing Sit with Nancy and vlogging, and people would see my videos online and be like, you've added weight, to are you expecting? You know that when you get married, people immediately start looking at your tummy. 2 months, in fact, after marriage, they start looking at your tummy. They're not looking at your faces anymore. So I'm so grateful for the fact that I never had pressure from family members. Even my husband's family, they never pressured me for one day. They never talked about it. Nothing. It was only my mom that brought it up from a motherly point of view. Right? But people online will reach out to me for a video and be like, I can see our baby's coming. You're pregnant, Abby. That's why your face is this swollen. And I am trying to get pregnant. Do you know how heartbreaking it is to see those comments and you're trying and it's not happening? I won't forget the day I went to a supermarket to get some things, and there's this girl who saw me, and then she was like, Nancy, look at your face. Idime. And I'm like, what? And I'm trying to get pregnant. I went to the car and I cried. It's like people, they just keep reminding you of the fact that it's not happening. I just want to say out there, please, if nobody has come to tell you anything about them being pregnant or trying to get pregnant, do not make those kind of comments. It is very rude, it is very wrong, and it is very, very insensitive. Who actually asked for your unsolicited advice? Who asked for your opinion, really? Do you even know what the person is going through? Do you know if the person has even gotten pregnant so many times and they've had so many miscarriages? Or whether they're not even trying to have a baby? You don't know somebody's situation, you start making stupid comments online or even physically. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have probably slapped that girl at that supermarket, because what the hell? Anyway, she just reminded me of my sorrow. So let's move on to February. February was a very special month for me because Hallelujah Challenge happened in February, and that was my very first time joining Hallelujah Challenge. My sister was the one pushing me, miracles have worked for people, and she wasn't telling me join Hallelujah Challenge to get pregnant, but just join it because it's just really going to help to build your faith. And even it Dance Like a Miracle, I did the whole thing. I acted pregnant, Dance Like a Miracle. There's a Bible verse that said, a wife is a crown to her husband's head. Your children must surround your table. My word will never go out and come back void. And I held God to his word, because he said that his word would never go and come back void. And it also says that my children will surround my table. And it says that as a wife, I'm a crown to my husband's head. So I now asked God, wait though, am I a side chick? Abby, am I a girlfriend? He said no. I'm a full-fledged wife in my husband's house, and I'm a crown to my husband's head, and my children will surround my table, and your word will never go back and come back void. So I'm holding you, Lord, to this word that I will have children. I will do this. Oh my goodness, come and see me Kabashino. Forget all these things. I'm a prayer warrior. So I won't forget on this particular day when Apostle Selman was teaching, and it felt like I had a revelation in prayer. I was seated on the table and children were just running around the table like he said in the Bible, and I was crying and going up to this huge flight of stairs, and it's as if I saw Jesus, and I went to his feet and I was just resting, and he was like, it's okay, calm down, look at that image, look over there, what's there? And I'm like, that's the devil. He said, yes, the devil has been defeated. The moment that particular day was over, I had peace. I had unspeakable peace. I can't even explain it. I knew I was going to get pregnant. I knew I was going to have children. I knew I was going to have so many children like I wished. It was just a matter of when it would happen. So, in February, I still saw my period. But I wasn't too bothered about it. And then because of how the mood in the house was, my husband finally agreed that we should go on a summer holiday. We decided to go to Barcelona in Spain and Santorini in Greece, and I was so excited. That was like the best thing to take my mind off things, right? We started eating right, we started eating proteins, because summer body was going to be summering. Like, I was going to be in a bikini on a yacht, shaking my thumb. But yeah, you guys know what I mean. I was just trying to get fit and hot, for the summer. It really helped to take my mind off things. Mind you, this was in March. We got our tickets to travel, and I just had something to look forward to. And you know what? Sex started to feel good again. Sex started to become enjoyable. But in that March, I still saw my period. I still saw my period. So even if, yes, I was distracted with like traveling and I had peace from my faith that I was going to get pregnant, it didn't really stop me from testing, right? It didn't stop me from knowing when I should be ovulating and all that. I just wasn't obsessing about it anymore. And then, so let's move to April, where it was my husband's birthday. So I tried to plan a couple of, gifts and surprise for him. At this point, I wasn't like really thinking about the whole pregnancy thing anymore. I just knew it was going to happen. So our birthdays are just 2 weeks apart. His birthday is on the 22nd of April and mine is on the 7th of May. And in that period of trying to, be mushy and cuddly and everything, so a friend of mine sent me a voice and she was like, oh, happy birthday, Nancy. I had this dream where I was with you and you had a family and you had a beautiful baby girl. And I'm like, oh, yes, so amen, I claim it. So 2 days after my birthday, my period was 2 days late because it was meant to come on my birthday. Just imagine that. So I tried to check early in the morning because it's more concentrated. The HCG is more concentrated in your system, at the time. And I saw the faintest lie possible. You know when the Bible said they were like them that dreamt? Hey, I couldn't believe it. Because I had done so many pregnancy tests that I thought I saw double lines. Like my brain was basically playing tricks on me. And you see, one thing with your mind is that it makes you believe you are pregnant. There were times when I thought it had happened that I would start feeling nauseous, or I would start feeling really tired and sleepy. I'm not sitting here to compare my journey with the people who have tried for years or months. I can never ever compare myself, because between I and my husband, we got pregnant on the 5th cycle, on the 5th month. But then personally, I was trying 2 months before that, right? So I cannot compare myself to people who have been trying 5 years, 8 years, 15 years, 20 years. I fully understand the pain, the emotional pain of trying and seeing your period every month, every time you try. The worry, like wondering what exactly is wrong with you, especially when they've said everything is fine. If they had said there was a problem, then you know, okay, there's a problem you're working on, but everything is fine. It's still not happening. And I just want to really resonate with the people out there who are still trying, and I want to let you know that it's going to happen for you. But I don't want you to be so fixated on trying to have kids, because it's different for different people. It happened for me when I wasn't trying anymore. My mind was a bit more relaxed. I was looking forward to other things. I was, laughing more and hanging out with friends, because your mind is one of the strongest parts of your system and it could play tricks on you. I just want you to know that it would happen at the right time, and just keep moving in faith. Keep having your baby names. Keep, making that move for a big family, because you're going to have that family, right? And I'll be dropping little videos of my, first trimester. I think I've already released that, but I'll then be dropping my 2nd trimester vlog, 3rd trimester vlog. Oh, my birth vlog. Ooh, you see, this whole thing is a whole different ball game, I tell you guys. But if you've gotten to this side of the video, please comment MVP, because you guys are just so amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. And again, thank you so much for sitting with Nancy. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.